Do you want to do it again?
Yeah. Okay, so here's what happened. I'm not. I guess.
Should we clap again?
No, it's fine. There you go.
This could be the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, that's fine.
So what happened was...
So we're joined here by our special guest.
How's it going? I'm Peyton Ruddy, Tyler Pondia right here. I made a joke. I made a Yo Mama joke about Luca's mom. She was not here, of course. I would never do that. But the boys were all together. I made a Yo Mama joke like anybody would. It got back to his dad.
Any 8th grader would.
Yeah. And it got back to his dad. He didn't appreciate it. He's from a different generation, and I upset him. And I heard... through the grapevine or through the olive branch that I maybe upset him. So, I apologize.
It's a formal apology to my father.
It's a formal apology. I thought it was a with the boys moment. It was fine.
Well, what exactly did you say?
I'm not saying it.
Come on, you said it once. You got.
It was a dirty your mama joke, and I was with the boys. No ladies were around. I would never do that.
Yeah, you could do that in an African American household, but not here, dude.
What are you talking about? Anyway, here's the thing, Mr. Farrow. I made a joke. I hope it's all good. I have respect for you and your familia, and I would never do nothing. I hope we're all good. I hope it's all salami under the bridge. All right, so.
That's great. I love salami under the bridge.
All right. Bring Dez in here. Get him some pussy for God's sake.
Keep
Oh, God. Yeah. Well, anyway, now that the audio's on, September 18th, my good friend and comedian, Tyler Pondia, is going to be at Zany's Chicago.
I might sell more tickets that way. You go ahead and keep saying that.
Yes. Tyler Pondia. It's great. He's a great comic. It's going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to it.
That's what Kyle Allen said the other day. He goes, if you want to sell more tickets, just put on the flyer that your name is Tyler Farrow. And I was like,
way to hurt your feelings.
Yes.
I
told him, I go, if I'm going to fake my name, I'm going to aim a little higher than Luca. But
come on.
Yeah, you could be like Tyler.
You could be Tyler Gaffigan.
Right.
Yeah. Ladies
I
and
did have
gentlemen.
someone, I was in Indianapolis, and someone was like, yeah, you know Jim Gaffigan? I was like, yeah, he's one of the most famous comedians of all time. They go, yeah, he kind of does your humor. I was like, I think it's the other way around. I think I'm doing Jim Gaffigan.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
You don't have any food jokes.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tyler Cosby is here. Ty Cosby.
This is good. Peyton's like our warm-up act.
Yeah, right.
Oh, it's good to be here, everybody. You ever make a Yo Mama joke and the old Italian guy gets too upset? Take this part out for the love of God before I get.
That's chicken off the bone.
Dad's going to be watching the podcast. Oh, that was a nice apology. Wait a second, they started doing that racist accent in my house?
The fat kid, he's all right. Peyton, he's a good kid. He apologized. I respect that. But
of course.
There's a fucking line.
There's a line. You know what, Luca? Like, you're a saint yourself. I know you're over there in New York at those Italian strip clubs, chicken slutlets or whatever they call it. I know. You're fucking over
Chicken slutlets.
Second funniest virgin we've ever had on the podcast.
Hey, now.
Man, that ain't true.
Nah, man, you watch what you
Peyton be out
say.
there fucking.
Nah, man, Dez the funniest one, man.
Should we introduce our guest?
Tom Seinfeld.
Yeah,
everybody.
so we're gathered here today, guys. It is episode whatever of the podcast, and
by demand.
By demand.
Yeah.
So we
Popular demand.
So here at Nona's Basement, when we started, we were just throwing stuff into the ether. We don't know what hits, what sticks. We're just trying to have fun out here in my old grandma's basement, trying to make you guys laugh. And something that received a lot of feedback and a lot of love was one of our episodes. What episode was it? 28?
The Virgin
27?
27.
Known amongst the fans is the Virgin
As the Virgin episode with our good friend Des Mulrooney. And we were waiting on him because normally Peyton's the one who's late to these kind of functions, but Peyton's here. And so he was riffing a little bit.
We assumed Des was late because he couldn't find parking. And a little callback.
Was that true?
Why didn't you name the episode The Road Hog?
Nice. That's good.
That's the name of this
That's
episode.
the name of this,
Sure.
yeah. 100%.
Well,
This
so
is why
Peyton,
I'm here.
any farewell words, and you want to introduce our guest? Go ahead.
Man, no. Tyler Fowler, September 18th. Go see him at Zany's, and for the love of God, get this future movie star some fucking skidoo. You know what I'm saying? All right, am I good?
You want to introduce Des?
Oh, yeah. Anyway, guys, this guy's great. He's been doing comedy for about 12 years, and he's just so funny. And he's in a movie with Doug Stanhope coming out called The Road Dog. Keep it going. Get loud for Des Mulrooney, everybody.
Sir Des.
The Road Dog himself.
Back in the hot seat.
Tyler, you're not clapping.
All right, so
Hey,
you,
give it up
thank
for
you,
him.
thank
Seriously,
you.
someone's got
Oh,
it. Give it up for him.
man.
This kid's a virgin.
Back with Dez.
I didn't think you'd come back for another one, buddy.
Of course.
Do people,
yeah,
ever
yeah.
since the pod came out, do people recognize you? They go, hey, from Nona's Basement.
I like just comics, you know,
Yeah,
just
right.
it's around.
Everyone
you
But
know.
have
else.
people been saying, "Hey, dude, that podcast was pretty funny. You're a great kid."
Yeah, well, people from my hometown, yeah, the St. Charles, my audience.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dez came up to me.
So what do people know you for more now? Doing our podcast or being really good at basketball in middle school?
Basketball.
Yeah.
Well, you know, here's the thing. It's like they'll always know me as the basketball guy.
Right.
And now this is just the thing I'm doing with my audience now.
Sure.
Yeah, you're connecting.
Yeah, but
Yeah, well,
I'll
I
always-
was honestly surprised on the amount of feedback and positivity we got from you being a virgin. A lot of people were saying, "Hey, I lost my virginity and it was a mistake."
I told
Really?
you.
I'm
I
rooting for
didn't
this
see
kid.
that.
Yeah, there's a couple
Yeah.
people like, "Hey, man, I wish I was still a virgin." Like, God bless this kid.
Hey.
You know, this kid
He's
is
a
doing the
voice.
right thing.
Yeah.
But then I saw one comment that was like, he's going to get more pussy now. People are going to throw themselves at them more.
Right.
You know?
The virgin
because
clout.
Did you get any DMs from our clips?
I have.
Oh, my
DM's
God.
corner.
DM's corner.
DM's corner.
Can we read them?
Well,
Anything-
No, no.
Anything-
I you want to give us? Yeah, go
They
ahead.
were like snaps and just like just people like just girls like virgin, and I was like haha whatever, and she's like, oh, that was like really funny, blah blah blah. I'm from St. Charles, you know, stuff like that. But it's like, yeah, I've been there. You know, it's like
No, you have. That's the
I
whole
know.
point. Is no, you have.
As a matter of fact,
Red zone target.
The entire theme of the last podcast
that you
is
have not
red
been
zone there.
Yeah. Is a snap a red zone target?
no, not yet. But it's like it's a first down,
Okay. First down.
first down. Which, by the way, my audience, people from my school, they wanted me to talk more about the red zone targets because
Well,
we
we'll
didn't really,
definitely
We'll
get into that.
we'll get
But,
into that. We'll get into that.
But yeah, so you got some DMs, but do you feel like you're more confident in your virgin approach? Do you feel like when she messaged you, were you more like, that's just a St. Charles
Oh,
slut,
baby.
get her out of
Yeah.
my head?
It wasn't just one, but no, I've been doing this, man.
DMs are flooded.
Well, no, but it's mostly bots. But you know, it's
The bots are like, are you in St. Charles?
Yeah, after they saw the podcast, people slide my DMs like, "Hey, you want to buy cryptocurrency?"
I'm sticking to my principles, you know, and I'm not just I don't never want to have it, but you know, it's just like I'm just
We
waiting
did a
for the
show
right
similar to what
person.
you were saying about being a voice of the virgins. We did a show a couple weeks ago, and one of the other comics was like, "Good for you, I'm a virgin too." You remember?
Who?
I remember that.
Joy.
You did a show with Peyton?
We did a show. It was actually ended up being a lot of fun. It was like a comedy clubhouse show, but some guy bought it out for his birthday.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
Oh, I
his-
do remember that.
His
remember that.
girlfriend did. It was a surprise. We show up. It's like me, Dez, Flanagan, like 5 of the whitest comedians you've ever seen. 100% black audience. And Dez, they loved him. He's, you know, they're going, look at this little honky.
Man, he
he's
get
a
no
virgin."
bitches.
Yeah.
I ain't be fucking in that pussy.
But Joy Gamby, super funny comedian, she was on the show, and afterwards she was like, oh, I'm a virgin too. We got a band together.
That's right. We do. Get her on the pod.
Let's bring her
Let's you
One
know,
version at a time.
these people they need a voice. They need a voice.
High
It's
pitched
like,
voice.
well, you know what? And I do have to tell you this. I should have told you this off air.
Okay, no, you
I don't know when we're starting this.
We
just
started.
it
It's
weird.
whatever.
Yeah, this is
It's
rolling,
Is
dude.
the camera right? Because you didn't record the last thing with the other guy, and now I'm worried.
Everything's working perfectly.
Okay.
What do you? All right.
Okay.
The light's on. That's on.
Yeah, you better have something good to say. You
I
go,
don't
"Is
know
the
where-
camera on?"
Well, here's the thing. Because I'm a friend of you guys. I'm a fan of the pod. But every time you have me on, you're taking a big risk. And I mean that. They might take this episode down. They might take the last one down.
Why?
Because not everyone likes what I have to say. They don't like the message.
You
And
think people
now-
are coming after us?
Well, no.
Anti-virgin people.
Here's
the
the,
fuck
no,
are you
okay, well,
talking about?
no. Here's the thing.
All right,
Here's the
now
thing.
we're doing a
Here's
jazz
the
up.
here's the thing.
What's
No,
going on?
Okay, you take a look at the analytics, and I'm being serious here. You see the likes, you see the comments, the reviews, the ratings. We're very good.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're very good. The views, not so much. And you know why? That's the algorithm. Those are the AI bots that.
How
see
many
the
views?
words.
How many views is it?
And then not that many views on the,
But
the clips.
you're saying the bots want people to have sex?
Yes. Okay. Here's the thing. Here's the
Des,
thing.
come on.
Wait,
Des.
Wait, no, Des.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
I've said this before, and I feel like I'm going to say it a lot tonight. Is this a bit?
no. Here's the thing. Let me. Okay. So,
Des, I want you to know that it was one of our highest viewed episodes.
Yeah, I'm talking about the
isn't
clips.
saying much.
Yeah, which is about
clips.
300 views.
Yeah.
But Des, what are you talking
Okay,
about?
okay.
Let him- yeah.
all right, let me say something, okay? You look what's going on right now with the mainstream media, the big corporations. You turn on SNL, and it's Billie Eilish. Well, what's she doing? Making fun of virgins. Andrew Tate, Jake Paul, all the Hollywood movies. Anti-virgin message. That's what it's all about, okay? So I see your videos, and I'm thinking, I don't want you guys to be shadow banned, and I don't want your channel to get deleted. I have to tell you this as a friend, because they don't like what I have to say, okay? Now, here's the thing. This is why they don't like me. Okay?
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. What sells?
Sex.
sells.
Sex
Not
sells.
virginity. That doesn't sell. So although I may be good for society, and I'm speaking the truth to the people, the system does not want me because I'm bad for business, and I don't want their money. I want to speak the truth, okay? Because the whole media, the whole thing, it's against virgins, right? They don't have a voice. And I said, you know what? Look, somebody's got to do it. So I appreciate you guys for having me on.
Well,
Now, you're taking a big risk. I'm just saying.
What the fuck
Your
are you talking
algorithm,
about?
you're taking a risk with the
you
algorithm.
came in real hot, man.
Nah.
This is a crazy.
This is very conspiracy theory.
You guys remember last episode when he told us how he's dead? You're surprised by this? This is
Des,
pretty
I
on
do
par,
I
Des
do have to
content.
address one of the comments that we had where that you talk like Trump. You have very much of a Trump.
Now
Oh,
you're coming in here with
interesting.
some Trump.
Wow.
Trump.
It's the
takes.
media.
It's the
yeah.
media. Is
I don't know.
you're doing a lot of Trump hands.
Yeah.
Trump hands.
Yeah, that's what a
Yeah,
couple
a lot
of
of
the
people are
comments.
So talk
because
with my
you do a
hands?
little bit of that and a little bit of this and a little
And
over
kind of
here.
the cadence a little bit too. I heard it just now.
They're trying to take me down. That's them trying to
So you
make me
genuinely
Trump.
believe that though?
Also a
Seriously?
Trump thing.
Yeah, I think the
I would love to
algorithm-
see Dez's
I-
mugshot.
I think the algorithm does not like me. And when
Wow.
I don't think the
when
algorithm
No.
likes any
But-
of us because none of us
yeah.
are.
But it's
This
funny
podcast
because
has
the
200
reason
followers.
is
It's
because
because I
you're a
wanna-
virgin. You're like the algorithm wants people to fuck. The algorithm wants it.
Yes.
So you know why? Because then they fuck, and then it creates more Instagram users.
Yeah.
They need bodies who eventually.
But
create
but
an
you do
account.
want to fuck.
So,
Des. You-
especially Instagram. Look at TikTok. It's run by pedophiles. That's TikTok.
I thought
Who
it's
are
ran by the Chinese.
Oh, the Chai
Yeah,
comes.
the
And the Chinese
pedophiles.
are and the Chinese, you know those Chinese pedophiles,
Yeah.
all
Hey,
of them.
all right,
Now
now
you're
we're
getting-
definitely going to be banned.
Now you're getting it. The globalist Chinese pedophiles.
Okay,
It's
this
the
is going to
Chinese
seem
government.
unrelated. How
Dude.
well do you sleep at night? Because we've well
Yeah.
documented that a lack of sleep is strongly correlated with conspiracy theories.
Yeah, that's a good
I don't think
question,
it's
Tyler.
conspiracy theory. You look at the videos.
You didn't
The
answer
likes-
about the sleep.
What
thing.
it's like?
How many hours of sleep you putting up on the
I mean,
average night?
Des, we have
It's
200.
getting better.
Let the boy answer about the sleep. You said it's getting better.
Well, it's getting better. It's been hard. I do the thing where I do the light. You're supposed to wake up. You stare in the sunlight first thing in the morning. I've been doing that.
You're awake.
Open up the blinds.
That's what you do.
Try not to blink for 5 minutes.
That's what you do. You're supposed to wake up with the sunlight. So I used to have.
You stare at the sun when you
For
wake
what?
up.
I wake up. I pull the blinds,
And stare directly into the sun.
and it hurts, but you gotta do it.
Why?
Holy fuck!
You gotta do it because no, it's
what
it's
he's
your
hinting at
rhythm.
is you're supposed to be woken up by natural sunlight is good for your body.
it's
Yeah.
your
But you
circadian
know what? It
rhythm.
doesn't mean run out of bed and stare directly into the sun for 5 minutes.
That's what the scientists would say.
What? No
So
scientist
you
has
still have
said.
not answered how many hours of sleep you're getting in a night.
Well, I mean, it's tough to know. I mean, like I'd say, like I sleep in, so I'd probably say it's at least 6.
Okay.
I have a hard time going down.
Right.
So-
You're
Yeah,
laying
all
awake
these
thinking about
thoughts.
all the people that are coming after you. It sounds like.
Well, I mean, there's you don't think people are coming after you?
Not until you just looked at my soul and said that.
But Des,
guys are big
I want to
stars.
go back
There's
to
people-
the conspiracy of the virginity and all that. Like we only have like 200 followers on our podcast, like
And why do you think that is?
on Instagram, and but that clip was our most viewed and most shared clip.
Yeah.
And our other clips usually pretty sexually graphic.
So yeah,
Yeah.
and I would say, so I would make the argument that there's a sort of sort of underlying rebel group of people out there that are in the apps and in the algorithm that want virginity and they want a little wholesome content in their life.
so.
And you being so strong with your cause is persevering that and getting it to the end.
You could have 1 million followers if you were Des Mulrooney, the Virgin comic.
We'll see, but I don't know how long it's gonna.
Well, now you're fucking all of a sudden.
Who
Yeah.
knows? Well, who knows? I'm just saying. I think people should be having less sex. Let's cut it down.
That's a
It actually,
that's
I
a
think
way different take.
I
than
think
before.
sex is down. I think they said like this generation's having the least amount of sex.
Oh,
Tom's like,
Gen Z?
yeah, I've
Good.
heard this specifically in Naperville.
Well, okay, but you said your friends wanted you to talk about the red zone targets, so you clearly
Yeah.
have some prospects of potentially fucking.
Well, I mostly those are had. Mostly those that's past in the history of high school. you
Okay,
know,
well,
and-
how about we go start from your last real potential red zone target and give us
Do we
just
even
the rundown
bother
of
with
that.
the word of the day at this point?
No.
No,
It doesn't
fuck
seem
it.
like
Yeah,
it.
fuck it.
Yeah.
All right, so last red zone target.
Who was the girl that messaged you? That's a
Right, obviously that DM seems like a
couple-
pretty.
I don't think that's a red zone target. So I mean, like
Okay.
after clubs is probably my best chance.
okay.
So like
Comedy clubs,
I'll
you
get
mean.
yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I did the Kenosha Comedy Club, and there was this woman who came up to me after the show.
Hot ladies in Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Des, I've done that comedy club several times. I've never seen someone under 60 years old.
Yeah.
Oh no, they were
She
there.
parked her walker and crawled over to me.
They were there.
Yeah.
No, they were young, and then she was 24, 25. I was like 22. And then here's the thing: she was a very attractive young lady. I had nothing against her.
Well, I'm sure.
Yeah,
it was
dude.
Skinny from the fentanyl. I mean,
Skinny
come
from the
on.
fentanyl. She got shot by Rittenhouse, I heard.
Des, when you describe a woman, you sound like a Chinese pedophile.
But
It would be pretty funny to get molested by a Chinese guy, wouldn't it? Whoa! He just grabs your balls.
As Tyler removes himself from the frame. But go ahead, Des.
So,
attractive young,
Redhead.
chickadee, redhead.
redhead.
Whatever he said.
Chickadee, that sounds like a slur for Native Americans.
God damn it.
Nice.
And it was after the show, and I talked about being a virgin on stage, and like we went to like the whole like comics and like the audience went to a bar after the show, and she's like really upfront. She's like, I want to have sex with you.
Oh, she said that to
Like,
you.
yeah, she was like frustrated. She was like, I am a woman your age, and I'm telling you, I want to have sex with you at my house. I was like, whoa! You're like, you're coming out the gates way too hot. Like, you're just saying this like to a like, what? Why? And she's like, we've been talking for 3 hours. So it's like I'm thinking, but it's not that long. Let's talk more. 3 hours. That's nothing. I don't.
But when
I
she
don't-
puts in the 4 and 5 hours, we go, okay, I'll fuck you.
No. It's I don't know. It's probably
Des,
longer.
can I just reiterate that? So you're at the Kenosha Comedy Club, which normally has people. It's a retirement home, right? It's pretty much a retirement home.
Mostly an older
So
audience.
you go up there, you do your set, you talk about being a virgin, which is typically a turnoff for most people.
Yeah.
You get off stage, you go to the bar with the rest of the audience, and this girl comes up to you after talking for 3 hours and says, I would like to have sex with you and fuck you.
Yeah.
You hit a home run,
And
dude.
you got upset.
And you did what? You told her no?
I said, no, let's
Calm
talk.
down, whore.
Yeah, let's talk. Jesus, And she's like, well, we've been talking for 3 hours, and I'm like, really, that is not that long. Really, I don't know. I
But
don't
okay,
know
when you
you.
say it's not that long, that night would never have been long enough. You're saying get to know me, call me in 2 weeks.
What were you looking
Maybe.
Call me in 2 weeks.
Yeah, well,
Take
she had
me
like
out
You're
to
in
dinner.
Kenosha.
yeah, it's way too far. I can't have sex in Kenosha.
You could have.
You can't. have se-
were there.
You could have shot up the club like Kyle Rittenhouse, dude. Up there.
You were sitting on that.
I got to get back home. I can't. I would be in Kenosha all night.
So what did
Staying there
you?
at
What did
someone's-
you legitimately say to her?
I said, yeah. Let me get you a snap. That's what I
Let me get your
did.
snap. You said, "Let me get your snap."
I do like a little like yeah. Well, give me your snap. I get their snap.
Which is funny because usually guys who ask to get a girl's snap, it's because they're trying to fuck them. You did it to try and not fuck them.
That's my move.
That's crazy,
That's my
bro. She wanted to have sex with you. She said verbatim. She said she was very forward.
Very forward. It was a little too forward,
And she was
Like,
hot?
Yeah, she was hot. Yeah, I had,
So okay, so you get her snap. Do you talk to her at all after that?
no. But
If you went back to Kenosha,
Why?
If you went back to Kenosha, also it's a 2-night gig. You were back the next day.
Yeah, I know. I just didn't wanna.
Okay, but if you went back to Kenosha, you wouldn't. Hey,
If you sent her a Snapchat right now, what would she
Call her.
respond?
bring her out.
Okay.
She's
in the bathroom right now. Come on.
Can I make a comment? My dad. So my family watches our podcast. Watches
That's
the
what
whole
it's
thing.
for,
My
yeah.
auntie Julie is a big fan. She loved you. Thought you were like
great.
she.
Shout out Auntie Julie.
Yeah,
Shout out Auntie Julie.
Shout out,
We
yeah.
brought him back for you. She said you were very kind of squirrely and fun. thought you were a very cute kid. My dad thought you were gay.
Can you
I
respond?
never even thought of that.
Every guy,
Yeah.
every guy 50 and over thinks I'm gay. I don't know what it is. Every guy. If I'm working with older
Do
comics,
you want and Des? Do you want to respond to my
Yeah.
father?
oh, I will respond. I will respond.
Okay.
I'm not gay.
Have you-
Because I'm not.
Okay.
Like, I'm not one of these guys. These disgusting like getting laid guys. And it's okay if you're one of these guys,
Luca.
but I'm not. Well, yeah, Luca's a getting laid guy. You're a guy that gets laid. Tom has a girlfriend. Having sex with your girlfriend's not really getting laid. That's
Gee.
That's,
Yeah, and you know
that's-
me, I'm just a huge pussy. Yeah.
That's
What's Tyler? What's Tyler?
You just said
this guy's a wild card. I don't know what this guy is, but
What'd
no,
you
you're
say?
Wild card.
He's a wild
Wild
card.
card.
I don't
Wild
know.
card.
No, keep going. What were you saying?
But like you're a getting laid guy, and the getting laid guys, it's just this whole thing. It's like I was with this chick in a club.
He actually does sound quite a bit like you. Yeah,
That's
Luca
a
has said
guy that
to
gets
me.
laid.
Luca has said that many
That's a
times.
guy. That's a getting laid guy.
Is that how you do it, Luke? You go.
Really? That's how you talk.
You rub their head in your cock.
That's how you talk. It's, I'm with this chick and I'm making out with this bitch. And I shove my foot in her ass, and it's just disgusting. It's just that's
He
all.
knows you.
Man, that hurt my feelings. But
I'm just saying,
Okay,
it just,
so to address these older men, you say, I am not gay. Have you ever looked yourself in
None of that-
your
none of that-
soul
yeah, go ahead.
and questioned, do you really think you might be gay deep down? Maybe
I'm
that's
not-
where some of this is. Like, have you thought about that with yourself? Not
Maybe
to prove it-
bisexual?
not to prove to anyone else, but deep down in your soul, you're going, maybe I don't want to have sex with these women because maybe I want to have sex with
And
guys.
to piggyback off of Tyler's point, you didn't say I'm not gay because. You just said I'm not gay because I'm not these things. You know what I mean? You just
Okay, so-
said I'm not.
So,
yeah, I'm not
okay,
gay.
so how
Everything-
about this?
Because
Let
I'm
me
not
put-
an animal.
You're
people
not.
think I'm gay.
How about this?
No, I'm just
Just-
not an
just as
animal.
a-
I'm a gentleman.
As a thought exercise. You know what else are gentlemen? Gay men. As a thought exercise, you're in Kenosha, right? And it's you have a great show, and you talk about being a virgin, and afterwards, a handsome young man comes up to you, and he says, "Hey, Des, I loved your jokes about being a virgin. You want to go to the bar and have a drink? And hey, you know what? I just want to talk to you. I just want to get to know you." And then the next day he goes, "Hey, I see you're coming back to Kenosha. How about we have dinner?" And then we fuck each other in the ass for a little bit.
No.
Des goes, "Give me your snap." All right, fuck away from me.
No.
Hey, do you maybe have a sister I could not fuck? All right.
No, it's getting a big problem because I think my parents think I'm gay.
No, well, okay. So
It'd be
just
easier at
And
this
you
point if
you
just
get
were.
why though, right? It's not.
I get it, but it's like a whole. Because like my mom was telling me this. My mom's like, yeah, well, Dad kind of thinks you're gay. We talk.
I don't think you're gay, Des.
no, I don't
not gay.
think. No, so,
I think you could be if you put your mind to it.
Nice.
I'm in show business. I would have come out immediately.
Nice.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
Right,
but
that's a great point. Yeah,
point.
Dad, he would be getting booked a lot more if he was
Yeah,
gay.
yeah.
He was open
I mean,
to it.
I just would have done it. I mean, it's a more positive. No, it's not. But like,
So
Do you
where
feel
does
like
it
a woman
stop
on the
for you?
inside?
Would this, if this girl in Kenosha was like, let's make out, let's.
well, first off, there's some details of the story because
good.
she
Okay.
said she had a boyfriend, and like
Even
well,
better.
Yeah.
What
It's like you're just lifting all my kinks right
Dude,
now.
Even fucking
that's like a
better,
victory
dude.
lap. You do well on stage, you get off, and then you fuck someone else's girl. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
and then
Can't
and
do
then
that.
right, dude. Don't you want to feel like a cowboy? You just like fuck the girl, then ride off into the distance. You know, you're just like I'm off to the next town.
No,
It's cool.
That's the bad guy. I'm the
See,
good
that's
guy.
a get laid guy
That's the
attitude.
that's the getting laid guy.
It's getting late.
So,
guys.
Fuck the guy right off the cowboy. That's the getting laid guy.
Clip.
That's right
Clip
there.
that. That's the
the getting
clip.
laid
Can
guy.
I take a second? So over the weekend, I did the Comedy Vault, and there were these two girls that, you know, they were kind of interested in me after the show. You know, they were kind of grouping onto me, and so I was trying to court one. And I think it would be a funny segment if Peyton did an impression of what I said when I did it. Peyton, do you want to do that real
And
quick?
you paid witness this.
Yeah, Peyton was
Yeah.
there as you're walking. Just do just
What
do
we
real
talked
quick.
about on the phone earlier, right?
Yeah, real quick,
Yeah,
real quick. Yeah. So Peyton, it was me, Peyton, and this chick, and Peyton's like, all right, guys, Peyton played a good wingman. He's like, all right, I'm gonna get out of here, no big deal, and he walked away. And then as Peyton was leaving, this is what he heard.
Sit down.
This is Luca with this chick who was like, whatever.
Paisan.
So I'm wingmanning for him. It's just us three on the sidewalk. So I'm like, hey, I'm not needed. So I hit him with the deuces. I go, I'm out of here. This don't concern me. Have a good night.
Yeah, I'm out of here, Luke. Have fun with that huge cock you got. I gotta go.
I didn't even say that. I leave him to the imagination. But anyway, so as I'm walking away, I'm not even 10 feet away from him. I go, all right, see you guys later. Start walking, not even 10 feet away. I just hear Luca in the back go, Ice, what you think? Can I take you home?
Dez is disgusted.
Good?
Dez
much.
is disgusted.
Way too much.
What about in the bar too? What was I saying in the bar? Do you remember that? No, never mind.
So did you?
Thank you,
take
Dez.
her home?
Sexually assaulted her.
Did you take
No,
her?
I didn't take her home because I've been trying to be more of a gentleman lately. I'm not drinking.
Really?
But no, I was trying to take her home, but she didn't let me. But I was being nice about it, you know.
You need to
but I
start
said,
telling.
Hey, let me take you home.
You need to start telling women you're a virgin. You're a virgin.
Nice.
Clearly working.
It works for
He's just
Dez.
not capitalizing.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. The whole
So
point.
where do you draw the line? Would you would like date somebody and
Yeah,
like
when would you
let's-
fuck this girl?
Let's kiss a little bit. You'll kiss.
If it's
you know,
some-
a little
if-
smoochy
if-
smooch.
Have you kissed a girl? Let's start there.
I
We haven't
have.
even gotten there yet. You've kissed a girl.
This was
If you,
back
say,
in high
if you
school.
say it was in 8th grade, I'm gonna crack you over the head with this microphone.
It was actually.
Oh, she was in 8th grade.
It
This
was
was 2 weeks ago.
no, it was.
Chinese pedophile.
Clip. You love that.
It wasn't. It wasn't high
Karate
school.
chop your
It
dick.
was high school. Okay.
It was high school.
So, yeah, wait.
Yeah.
That, we didn't even ask. What's the farthest you've gone with a girl?
That's a great question.
That.
Kiss.
Holding hands.
Yeah.
Now, did
kiss.
you make out or just kiss on the cheek?
That was making out.
Making out.
Nice.
Full tongue.
What tongue?
Yeah, tongue.
Oh yeah, and nah.
So-
no.
What the fuck?
I'm not.
How long did you make out with her
I'm
for?
not an alien trying to steal something. Like a tongue. What?
How long did you make
You
out
didn't
with her
put
for?
your
Hold
tongue
on,
in
hold
her
on. How long did you make out with her?
It felt like a long time.
What's a
But
long time?
It was probably only 2 minutes. It felt like an hour.
So you were 2 minutes of just open mouthing each other? No tongue.
Can you do
I
what you
don't
did
know.
with her with Tyler?
That's the gay test.
That's just like,
That's-
all right, let's do it.
My dad's like, see?
No, I mean
that's don't you? Were your eyes open or closed?
I think you gotta close them, right?
Okay,
That's
good.
I
Yeah.
never close my eyes. I make out like a psycho.
What?
Yeah, they don't know.
But if she opened her eyes, she'd be,
Yeah, it's
terrifying.
a little.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
that's terrifying.
Well,
So open mouth.
I gotta know my surroundings.
Okay, so this
Does that even make
that's even
sense?
Worse. You're gonna see someone come around the corner of your eye. Hey, who's that? You know?
A mugger. He
Okay,
takes
I have
off
a-
running.
I have a question for the rest of the rest of the bench. Now that we're talking about Dez, a friend I was talking to my way here, so I should pose this to the pod. And,
All right.
And Dez clearly is his favorite thing to do. Have you ever turned a woman down for sex?
What do you mean?
So that's a no.
What do you mean?
Like a woman wants to have sex with you, and you say, nah.
No.
yes,
No,
you
that-
have. You've told me stories.
Yeah,
The dogs, like a
Yeah, okay, that's
like
fair.
a like a
So
girl
yeah.
that you're not attractive to.
Yeah, well, yeah.
it
That's a
should
good
be
point.
most of them.
She's
be
like, you
most
gotta
of
be
them?
doing this
Should be
more.
most
Yeah, I've turned down.
Tom, what
women
about
for
you?
sex.
No, never turned down.
What?
Tyler?
Yeah.
Every time you just like let's
Every
go.
even
Yeah,
even
like after a show, some
Or it's always some creature.
some
yeah.
orc
Yeah.
comes
even
by.
if Sam wants to have sex and I don't want to, I still do it.
That's
Right.
very good of
Well,
you.
that's your girlfriend
That's a
now.
partnership.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not really. That's not
Is
like
that doesn't
coming up
count.
a lot? Yeah. Sam's going, please. But what about a girl?
Sam, stop raping Tom.
But,
Yes, please.
Even anyone who you find decently attractive, you would never turn them down.
Huh?
Even what if it's someone who you find like decently attractive? It's not because you think they're ugly.
No, I'll muster the courage.
Yeah. There's
Like
no
what- what's,
situation-
what's the
There's no
scale?
situation if they're attractive. There's no situation where you would say no.
Yeah, if I'm in it, I'll at least try. Yeah.
Try.
I'll try.
You know why? Because you're a getting laid guy.
What if
Yeah.
it's like a 2?
Well, we just
We
said.
just
if,
said.
if she's attractive, then
Yeah.
I'll do it. But if she's ugly, that's like.
One of my friends was hanging out with this girl, and she's like a smoke, and she's like
Nice.
trying to. She's
Hot
like
for the older people.
Yeah. Thank you. And she's like,
So real toots.
she's like, let's do this, and he was like, nah. And her head almost exploded because she literally it's never happened in her whole life. You're an attractive woman like that. She's like, no, a man has never turned down sex with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I heard guys do that so they want them more. Like that's a
Right.
tactic.
That's what he was saying. He's
Yeah.
like, that wasn't his plan, but he's like, it kind of turned into a power move. Where
I'll-
now she's
Yeah.
like,
I'll
oh,
do that
like,
when I'm
what?
flirting. Like I'll ignore them.
It's a lot of power.
You know,
Des is the most powerful guy we know.
Let me teach you about
this just
power.
has electricity compulsive.
Let me teach you about power. I mean, the whole point of being sexually able is that you don't have sex.
Can you
That's
elaborate on
I
that?
don't know if that's true.
That's how you get power. Oh yeah, if people want to have sex with you and you just don't have it, you can't beat that.
But here's the thing: you can have the power, but you have to use it eventually.
Yeah, you're not doing nothing.
It just
with
fizzles out
You'd
if
use
you
it
don't
for
use
good,
it.
not
Yeah.
evil.
I don't know.
Can we also? This is
I don't
a
know, maybe
bit
hold
of an
on to
aside. Can we get an update on the hog?
Oh,
Has it
yeah,
gotten any
update?
shorter since the last time we talked?
No,
How hog
no,
is this
it's
animal?
it's
by the way,
it's
I-
inverted in his body.
some people that watched the last one, they had this idea that I have a 2-inch hog. First
Oh,
off,
address the haters, please.
there's no problem.
You could
It's-
talk to my
it's-
dad
it's-
again.
It's well over. It's over 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
right now.
Show us on this
But
water
it used
bottle.
to be 8.
Show us on this
You-
water
yeah,
bottle.
Used to be 8.
Used to be 8.
Used to be 8. It's like about.
fucking serious.
That's a decent hog.
Yeah, it's fine.
What about the width? Is this
fine.
the width?
Same width, yeah.
No.
Okay.
No, I
All
mean,
right.
it's fine.
All right, guys.
It's doing good.
All right,
It's
this
doing.
is-
Not be crude.
This isn't a poo poo pee pee podcast.
Yeah.
We're talking about real shit.
Well, the hog was a huge
Yeah,
part of
that's-
last episode.
There's the episode
Look at
name.
that- look at
Poo Poo Pee Pee Podcast.
They're gonna take
No,
down
it's
your
definitely
Dry
Road
Bar
Hog.
special.
Road
It's,
Hog.
you know. No, I got.
All right, we talked enough about.
I got to talk
No,
about
no,
my red zone
Des was
targets.
Yeah, red zone targets. That's we were talking about the girl you made out with. That's the farthest you've gone.
Yeah, I mean, I can go through. I mean, high school was probably when I got the most. I mean, Kenosha, that's one.
And you
common-
said so. You said the tongue is off limits. If she put her tongue
don't
in your
know.
mouth, would you be like, "Get the fuck away from me,
If
devil woman"?
If I was like into it, I'm not. Maybe
He does the
I
thing
mean-
like a kid does when he eats something gross. Yeah.
Yeah.
He starts doing that shit.
All right, Des, how about this question? All right, if we're on the topic of red zone targets, what's the girl, and if this is too personal, feel free to withdraw the question, but what's the girl that you felt like you were personally the closest to, like, I think I want to have sex with this girl, and and she's a red zone target? Would
That's
you
a
like to
good
share
question.
that?
That's a good question. It was senior year. It was not 8th grade.
Senior year of middle school.
Well, I had a little bit. I got to tell you this. I actually had a little bit of a comeback sophomore year.
Okay.
I never got to tell listeners this. 8th grade was obviously the big
Right.
peak, and then I fell
does.
off freshman year.
You fell from the Mount Olympus. of 8th grade.
Overrated.
I had a little bit of a surge again sophomore year. So what happened was when basketball wasn't working out, I went to track, and then I broke like the freshman sophomore record of
Right.
track. I was like a prodigy in track. So and all the coaches were like, dude, you're gonna break every record.
What was
right?
your event?
This was 55, 100 meter, 200 meters. I was a short sprinter.
Fast.
So now
Fast
it's like
kid.
now it's words getting around the fastest in the school.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna so now the red zone targets they're coming back. The targets coming back, and now it's
But
like,
track. Let's be honest.
Oh, if
not
you-
as much pussy as football, and basketball.
That is right. Not as much, but
Okay, but
it's
he's still
it's
fastest
still a
man alive.
surge. It's a surge again,
yeah.
and so I'm getting. It's like when Elton John was big in the 70s and 80s. and
Who
he
is
fell
Right.
gay?
off,
Also gay.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
and all of a sudden he just came back in the 90s. This was that.
I understand. You're Usain Bolt.
And dude, sophomore year, I took a senior to prom.
Oh, no way, huh?
Wow.
A senior. To
85-year-old woman.
and she was she was hot.
Yeah.
She was hot. And here's the thing, like most guys, they took girls to prom. Like she
She
wasn't
was a woman.
She was a girl. She was a woman.
Wow.
I mean, she was
Tits.
developed.
Prim looking stargazer, huh?
She was a developed woman. she was a developed.
That was like
wo-
some Star Wars term, dude. What the?
See, I'm talking like an old man.
She was a developed woman, and like, oh my god! And all the guys are like, dude, who is this kid?
Right. She's
was-
getting a period
Right.
and everything.
So you
I
take
mean,
her to
come
prom,
on.
I get to
show up
prom.
with the hot stuff.
Yeah, well, people are like, you gotta make a move. I'm like, I'm not gonna make the move. She's the senior. I'm gonna make her make the move.
This is at prom. You're with her, and everyone's like, you should make a move on this.
At least
broad.
finger
before
or
prom.
something,
It's
you know.
all like the
Verbatim.
build-up.
They said you should make a move on this broad.
The build up before prom. They're like, dude, you gotta. And I'm like, dude, she's gotta make the move. I'm not making the move. She's
Right,
gotta
you
make
don't
the
do
move.
moves.
Right,
The
but
move-
she can't catch you because you're so fast.
The move. The move never came.
She didn't move.
Oh, so you
Well,
okay? Go walk to
shocker.
the prom. You go to the prom. You dance.
Wait, did you ask her?
Technically, but it was like set up. It was like
So you asked her. So you made a poster.
I
you
did,
did
make
whatever?
I did make a poster. I made the poster and everything. The poster.
So
took
you
a
already
long
made the
time.
first move. So you're not afraid to make the first move.
What do you mean for sex?
Side note, that prom, that's always the gay shit is when they make the poster and
Yeah.
they're
I
like,
hate that.
it would be
Yeah.
nice if you go to prom
Yeah,
with me and
I
there's like a
hate
bag
that.
of ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's stupid.
It's lame.
Yeah.
I hate that.
So what did you do for that?
Oh yeah.
Well,
That's
dude,
good.
the dancing was like, it was a little. I gotta tell you this.
No,
this might
how'd you
have-
ask the girl to the prom?
Oh, how do I ask her?
You said-
well,
yeah.
it was all set up. Everyone's like, she wants to go to the prom if you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, well, it was all set up before I even asked her.
Okay.
It was done. It was a done deal. I just signed
Yeah,
the contract.
yeah.
So I brought the poster in, and it's all right. It's good. Go to the prom.
What'd the poster say? This is
I
what we're
don't know.
trying to get.
I don't even remember. It was actually.
Was it corny or was it straightforward?
It was like a French themed poster because we're both in French class.
Very cute.
So
Very
it was,
cute.
it was nice.
So yeah, you were just a normal high school kid, but so you're at the prom.
I'm the
Boom.
only sophomore year, and like the only sophomore guy there because these prom is juniors, seniors.
Yeah.
And I'm like the young kid, and it's like, who is
Track star.
this kid?
Yeah.
And dude, like I said, she was a woman, and
bless her.
She had 2 kids.
and it's
You got to quit describing her in such detail. Lucas' eyes are starting to glisten a little bit. He's going,
What's
yeah,
her
tell me
number?
more.
You know
Tell
how
me
I feel
more.
about high school.
What were her
girls, man.
dimensions? Yeah.
so now this might have to go off air. You might have to cut this out.
All right, well, just
But
go. We'll see where it goes. We'll follow this rabbit
We're
hole.
dancing now. Dancing at prom, it's no longer classy. I want to do a classy thing. It's all grinding now.
Yeah, dick on
all
ass,
the kids,
dude.
all the kids are grinding now. I think they should ban that.
You're doing the jitterbug. She's trying to put her ass on you.
And,
Want a band grinding?
He's
and
doing this shit.
they got to ban grinding. You got to ban grinding.
He's behind her. Fucking.
Yeah. Do you want to demonstrate what you were doing with Tyler?
I'm not-
Get Peyton back in here.
I was just sitting.
Now that's a
Throw
woman.
that fat ass around here.
And
So she's and for the only people at home who don't know grinding, she's rubbing her butt cheeks on your dick.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
hooligans all start grinding. She does too. She's grinding with you.
She's great. Yeah.
This is
Now-
a woman.
Which is awesome.
Which is-
by the way.
which rocks.
Which is awesome.
Which is especially in high school, honestly.
Oh,
yeah.
dude, they're playing Lil Jon on the speakers, man. Shot,
That's
shot,
like the
shot.
only time
You're
you
in the
can grind.
cafeteria.
Yeah, your science teacher's looking at you.
yeah. So remember, I'm just I'm a boy.
Yep.
She's a woman.
Right.
And honestly,
But
it
you have the
was-
8-inch hog still at the time.
7.5.
It was probably 7 at this point.
Yeah.
So you're putting that thing on her.
Yeah.
She feels
Right,
it.
you're grinding.
Right, yeah. You
So
gotta let me-
she-
no, I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
you
he's
gotta
putting that
let me-
7.5-inch dong on her. She's got to feel something.
She's feeling it.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
But here's the thing, though. I couldn't handle it, and during the dance, I almost busted 6 times. it was like it was too much, and I'm thinking, I'm nervous.
You pitched a tent.
I was nervous. I had to walk away. Like there's times where we're just doing it. I just kind of walked away, just like looking at me. I'm
Because
like,
you're about to
give me a
pop
second.
one off.
I was like, I was taking a little break,
Take a little breather.
and then we went back.
and you were mad about that.
Well, it was
You're
just,
upset?
I was just like, oh God, what if that happened?
Yeah,
you
that
know?
would be embarrassing.
Oh my God,
It's a rookie move.
You
I
would
know,
never
but you
live
said
that
we
down.
should ban grinding. Like you were like,
Oh,
that
ban
sounds
it!
like-
Get rid of
But
it!
also,
Get rid of the grinding.
But
Ban the
also,
grinding.
you say now
Because you know what? Well, go ahead.
you say now you jerk off, you get it out. You got to. That's you hit a pregame prom. You got to get one out before.
Yeah, you should have ran to the bathroom and jerked off.
Right.
Next to the kids doing cocaine.
Why should they ban grinding?
Because you know
Someone's
what? You
peeing
go
in
to
his
homecoming and you got these little kids. You got these 15-year-old girls, and you know what? They don't want it. And you got these boys, hey, look, come on, and they just start humping them.
Yeah,
And it's rape.
I've been to prom.
It's
Yeah.
rape.
It's not rape.
It's rape.
It's
I think
not-
it's rape. It's
rape.
It's set up rape.
Well, she
And
was
there's
the
no-
woman and you were the boy. She raped you.
Oh, she raped you.
No. I mean, clearly, that's not.
Fair enough. But okay, so
mean-
how does this correlate to? Because I would describe that Des as a move. She made a move.
She
on
made
you.
a big.
Yeah,
move.
that's-
Yeah, but that's everybody. Well,
That's not only a red zone
She
target.
threw it
That's
back.
You're on the
Yeah.
goal line there.
Yeah. So then after prom, it's like in between that and post prom.
Right.
We go to McDonald's.
romantic.
And we're in the McDonald's drive-thru. We eat our burgers, and then at one point she said, "All right, so what do you want to do now?" And I go, I'll just go to post prom," because I'm thinking I'm not making the move. No way. I'm a sophomore. I shouldn't even be here.
I hate to break it to you. She has made multiple moves by this point.
Yeah.
so that
And
was.
I feel like in that moment, your
Well-
life went this way or went that way.
well,
and
here's
you
the
went
thing.
that way.
What
dude.
was I gonna
You
do?
could. You just leaned in and
What are
kissed
we
her.
gonna do now? If that's not a hey, like if I'm one of those airplane people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here's
Yeah.
the
You're
thing.
landing the plane.
Here's the thing. It's like, what about like, I'm doing it in a car? There's I gotta clean off the seats.
gotta
There's
find parking.
There's fries in the cup holders. Like, what am I, an animal? I'm not gonna do it in the car.
Right.
It's like
You're an animal. You're
Right, what
you're
high school kid is
about to
having
bust
sex
a nut
in
in
a
the
car?
gymnasium. You're an animal.
Yeah, they're gonna hang those shorts up in the rafters.
Yeah, I mean, like, so that was close. I'm telling you, like that whole thing, that was close.
They retired the suit. The whole suit was up in the rafters with the jizz stain on.
Almost.
So then you go
So-
to post prom, and that's it.
And that was nice.
People fucking
And-
post-prom.
and I got tired. I was like, can you take me home? Because I didn't have a car yet. So she had to take me
So then
home.
you're parked out in front of your parents' house, and she goes, "Well, good night,"
Yep. And that was it.
and you give her a high five or what?
Yeah. It was a nice high five. It was, you know.
I think the next time
Pey-
we have Des on, we should have a polygraph test if he's gay.
Peyton, do
I
you
we
think
should
Dez
do
is
that.
gay after hearing that story? He's not even listening.
Have you heard the whole story? I mean, no. but it's
No,
just
that's
like-
That's
we're,
gay,
we're
dude.
busting your balls. I mean,
No.
he.
Yeah, listen to the podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah, just listen to it. You'll hear it.
But that was the closest because, you know, like my dick was there.
I know, but
And
but,
that
like
was the-
Yeah, but you
I
gotta
thought
layer
you were gonna
fabric.
talk about someone where like, oh, I really liked her. And
Oh,
like,
well,
but
you know.
you're just saying because your
like,
cock was
okay,
hard.
so fast forward to today. That was how many years ago? 4 or 5 years ago?
Oh, more. I mean,
No,
I
10.
don't know. Sophomore year. This was 2017.
Oh, yeah.
2017.
Okay.
Yeah.
2017.
So today, what would it take?
I gotta visualize the marriage. I gotta have it all planned out. I gotta see the wedding. I gotta
You've
see.
named your kids.
I gotta see the divorce. Even I gotta see it all. I gotta.
I gotta see the
Oh,
divorce.
I have.
Okay. So you meet a woman who you're attracted to, and you go, "All right, when we eventually get divorced, I get the toaster, you get the dog. Now we can fuck."
I like a nice plan. At least it's a plan. You know, planned thing.
And then you would consider tongue kissing.
yeah. Why not? Why no tongue? Where does the tongue play in there?
I don't know, cause why would you stick a tongue in someone's mouth?
Even when
I mean,
even when you can visualize the marriage.
You wouldn't believe some of
I
the other places
guess.
people are sticking tongues. By the way, if the mouth is
I know.
weirding you out, you wouldn't believe some
I
of the
know
other
all you
places.
So,
late
Des,
guys
what are
do,
you what are
yeah.
you looking for in a woman? Like what?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Oh, I like that's a great idea. How about we do like a this is your dating profile. You know, like you're gonna throw like let's say we were gonna send this to like a dating site,
Nice.
and you're like, hey, what do I like in a woman? A little
Yeah,
bit about
let's-
me. How about something like that?
Let's say we're sending it to the same place that cloned you, and we're gonna make you a woman.
yeah.
First off, I never set a dating profile. No way.
No.
No,
way.
I'm just saying
But, like,
hypothetically.
Hypothetically, what are you looking for?
Like because like you never see like my name's Luca. I like long walks on the beach. I'm looking for a woman that's A, B, and C.
Okay.
Do something like that.
I like a woman who likes the burbs. Doesn't like a big, city
Get a
life.
checklist up here.
Yeah, yeah. So
Not a big city life. I don't want
a rural broad.
not a rural, but
No,
like
St.
a
Charles.
nice St. Charles gal.
yeah,
Yeah.
in my
Not
subdivision.
St. Charles girl. Ping.
In my subdivision.
Yeah.
St. Charles. Can it be Batavia? Can it be Naperville? Can it be surrounding area?
Within
Elgin.
30 minutes.
30 minutes of St. Charles.
That's a lot
Okay.
of people live.
That's
That's
a lot of
probably
people,
a million
Brock.
people.
I'm not driving more than 30 minutes for a
30-minute
I
pussy.
can't.
Boom.
30 minutes.
Bing.
Yeah. So that
Okay.
she likes to talk. She likes psychology.
Women love to talk.
Just a person that be a nice hang. you
Okay.
know?
All right.
Not-
Boom.
not
Nice
like,
hang.
Preferably low body count.
Do you have, what do you want to talk about?
That's
Can
a
you
little
specify that a little bit?
Count thing is a little judgmental. That's
What about philosophy? Talk about life. Talk about Nietzsche and Plato.
Bing for sure.
Yeah.
Plato. Boom.
Yeah.
Boom. Like that. And there's a lot of them out there. So I'm not demoralized. That's
Okay.
Okay, so
All
you're
right.
like a deep thinker and then a low body count.
Low
you
body
said?
count.
Well, yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Like everyone wants a girl with a low body count. First off, I think the guy should have a low body count too. If you're asking me, if we want the girls to have a
that's
low
very,
body count,
Hey,
the guy
no one
sh-
should be fucking.
the
Yeah.
guy should also have a low body count. Okay, we're telling the women, oh yeah, you can't have sex, and then all the guys like, yeah, I'm making up.
All right. That's fair. That's fair. You have a low
Yes.
body count if you want someone
No
else.
sluts. Bing.
Sorry,
Yeah.
sluts.
No whoos.
I-
Sorry, sluts.
No STDs. I can't do with the STDs.
What if they have
I can't.
one person they had sex with gave them gonorrhea? Is that out?
Ooh, no STDs for
No,
sure. dude.
but they don't actively have gonorrhea. You
Yeah,
get
that's what I'm
rid of
saying. That's
gonorrhea. They had gonorrhea.
They had
a
it.
couple years ago.
How do you get rid of it?
Pill.
You take an antibiotic.
You think that
It's
works?
like the most.
You think that works?
I don't know if that works, man.
You ever
It's
had a
just some-
sinus infection?
No.
It's a sinus infection for your cock.
You
It's
think
the
they
same
could clone
thing.
you and not get rid of gonorrhea?
No, I don't know. STDs are a
Okay,
tricky
okay,
thing.
All right, so no STDs.
Gonorrhea. I
Or-
don't know.
or previous
what if it comes
STDs.
back? What if it comes back?
Anything else?
A flare up
Anything else
Okay.
for the list?
of a do or don't, like a.
Whatever.
Anything,
What are you
anything
looking
that's
for?
like
Yeah.
like on your top requirements. So far, we have 30
around
minutes
my age.
around your age.
Okay, so what's that? What's a plus? Like, you're 22, right? 23?
23. So
23, 26?
I'd say like 15 to 23. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'd probably say like.
I thought you were serious.
No, I'm kidding.
Hey,
no.
that's really not cool.
No, I'd say like.
Would you mouth kiss a 15-year-old?
Okay, so
No.
I'm gonna recap.
I'd say probably 21 to let's say 26.
21
Okay.
and 26.
21 26. Okay, so we're going to recap the list. 21 and 26, within 30 minutes,
Gotta be within 30
low
minutes.
body count, no gonorrhea,
No gonorrhea.
male. All right, we're gonna segue. We're gonna segue here because I do want to talk about your movie, Des. I think that'd be a fun segment.
Yeah.
You know, the trailer just released.
Yes, that's right. And well, by the time this comes out, the movie will probably be
The
out.
movie
so
will be out.
Oh,
so
this
Is
is
it gonna
my-
be theaters?
Pickwick Theater. It's this weekend. This by the time this comes out won't be, but it'll be in a theater for a week.
Nice.
Do you have
Okay.
a platform this is going to be on?
This will be on Amazon, Apple TV, a couple other things I'll be posting about. Doug Stanhope will be posting about it, so check it
Hell
out.
yeah.
This is my official pressing because by the time this comes out,
this is awesome.
Yeah, I
we're
posted-
gonna watch the trailer. I'm gonna put it in the video.
okay.
All right, and
I
we're gonna watch it.
appreciate it.
Tyler
Yeah,
hasn't
I
seen
wanna
it
see it. I
yet.
haven't
Me and
seen it
Tom
yet.
have seen it. We're gonna throw it out there. All
Right.
right,
Be
play,
to
buddy.
impress.
this is great. Hey,
Yeah.
we're professional here.
That's my press front. All right.
I posted your thing and Doug Stanhope liked it on my page.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Really?
All right.
Are we playing the thing now?
You ready for your headliner? He's been doing it for over 30 years. Please welcome the Road Dog, Jimmy Quinn!
My name's Jimmy, and I'm an alcoholic.
How you feeling, Jimmy? You look a little worn out.
I'm a road comic. I am worn out.
Go away.
I'm not the maid. I'm your son. Can I take you to lunch?
Give me a minute. Sure, I'm not what you expected.
You're exactly what I expected. I actually want to be a comedian. Maybe it's genetic.
I just dropped out of med school. Hold your applause.
It's funny. Let's say we spend a little bit more time together. We'll have some goofs.
I'm afraid you won't be receiving any money, but I will pray for you.
You got a nice kid there. Certainly thinks highly of you.
He doesn't know me that well,
A
Phil.
little nervous because you know what you did to your last headlining act.
I've been booking Jimmy 20 years.
Your father's probably one of the funniest people I've met in my life, but he has no discipline.
Comedy's about pain.
It's like he doesn't even care.
He's an addict. Until he decides he wants to do it for himself, there's nothing you or anyone else can do for him.
How come he never made on TV?
TV isn't real comedy. Real comedy's live, in the moment. I go on that stage, I'm the talent, I'm the writer, I'm the director. If the customer doesn't like it, I tell the customer to go
Who is in the car?
Oh, that's David. He's my son. Top that for a living.
Remember me, how I'm.
Dude, this movie looks awesome.
It's a good one, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm like
I-
blown away. It looks
Looks
really
good.
good. And you look like a really good actor.
We'll see. I hope so.
It looks great. Am I late to the party on this?
No, it looks good.
It looks really good.
Let's see what Rotten Tomatoes thinks. We'll see. I like. I mean,
It's funny. It's funny. It's
Yeah.
heartfelt. It's has a little bit of everything.
I like that it's 90% filmed in riddles.
Yeah, I like that.
It was 1 or 2 days.
Do you know what I also like? I also like that you're wearing your own clothes in the movie.
Yes, I wore my own wardrobe.
Was that in your
We
writer?
know everybody in that
was-
movie too.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
every person you see.
Well, they brought in a whole thing. They brought in like a whole closet of stuff for me to wear that was like that I would like never wear. And the director's like, "Well, what would you wear?" I'm like, "I'd wear this." He's like, "Wear that. You're the character." Like, sick.
Man.
Says for my own stuff.
He's
and
a
they,
virgin, huh?
They bought all the they bought all this stuff. And it's like,
That's
oh, so
funny.
we're just not gonna use this stuff. I'm like, I guess not, because I'm the guy. I just wouldn't
That's
wear
cool.
this. So I wore my own wardrobe. It was nice.
So now people are gonna see you at shows with the Bulls hoodie on. They're gonna be like, "You're the guy."
I mean, maybe some people.
Man,
yeah.
imagine how much pussy that movie is gonna knock at you.
It's pretty cool, man. It's pretty good. Now, while filming that, did you get to know Doug Stanhope a little bit? You could talk to him. Now, did you tell him you were a virgin?
I did.
And?
Yeah, he was like, I actually did a joke about it in the movie.
Yeah, did you have to do your act when you were on stage?
I did my act like for a little bit. They probably only will show like probably 30 seconds of it, just like a snippet. But like I was just doing my act, and I did like one of the virgin jokes, and the whole crew was like, "What the hell was that?" Like the director was like upset. He's like, "You're not actually a virgin." I'm like, "Yeah, I am." He's like, "Really?" He was like mad. And Doug was like mad. They're all mad. They're all mad.
What did they say?
It was kind of like you guys.
Why?
Like you guys.
But were they mad because they thought it didn't fit the character?
No. They're
Or
just
they're mad
like,
because you don't have sex.
yeah, they're mad at that. Well, Doug was like, I didn't know you were a virgin. If I knew you were a virgin the first day, I would have got you a stripper within 2 days like that. I don't do strippers.
No. She's got to be, yeah. He's got to live in.
That's why Doug Stanhope liked my post at it, because I said if this movie doesn't get you laid, nothing will. And
yeah,
he liked
I guess.
It. Yeah, so he's upset about it as much as we are.
I think he is. He was
him on the pod.
He didn't talk about it too much. He's like,
I
so you just never gotten laid? Like you couldn't score after a show? I'm like,
that's pretty good.
Yeah, but I just didn't want to. He's like, what do you mean you didn't want to? I did comedy for the sex. That's how I started out.
That's how I started out.
That's how a lot of comics started out.
Yeah.
That's how, a lot of guys, I'm just not that guy.
You do it for the pure craft.
I do it for the art.
For the art.
You gay?
The movie looks really good.
It does look good.
I've been happy how it turned out. I saw it in L.A., the Hollywood Independent Film Festival. It looks great there. And so I'm excited, man. I think it's
Yeah,
a good
go
movie.
out and see the Road Dog.
Road Dog.
I mean, it's pretty sick.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Now,
Apple TV and Amazon and other.
so you
other
don't think
stuff.
you think this movie's coming out as a feature length film? You don't think you're going to use this as a bargaining chip for potential sex?
You know,
And then
I thought you were gonna say to like get work.
Yeah, get
no,
boogie.
not at all.
You go,
No.
no, just get off.
I mean, he already has women throwing themselves at him. Like this is going to be even accentuated even
If you
more.
take a girl to go see this movie with you, it should be pretty instant.
that's what everyone says. You know,
Do you think? But okay, the sex part aside, do you think, you're a co-star of this feature-length film,
Yeah.
comes out? Let's say it does well. Does this start to be your life rivaling 8th grade a little bit? Is this like a third peak? You came back in track. Is this another comeback?
I mean, it's pretty cool. Doug Stanhope's a big comic.
I know.
Well known. Been on Joe Rogan.
I've thought about that. Like, will this top 8th grade Des? But you know what? There's just something about being a basketball star. It's like being a warrior. It's like I'll be known as like a comedian / actor. It's different than being a basketball star. People yelling your name to the stands. It's a whole different thing, And so I just don't know. It's cooler. It's more of an alpha male thing.
I just wanted to stop you there and say that's gay.
I just don't.
You're in a middle school
You
gym.
were talking about being a cowboy.
It's just I don't know. We'll when we get there, we'll get there.
Yeah, but you like being a basketball star. You like being the.
There's a cool thing to it, like
Maybe that's why you got the role and you're getting all this stuff now, is because you're like, basketball's way cool. This is just something on the side. Basketball's where my heart is.
Yeah,
where
your
it's
head's
at.
not. Yeah, it's almost like you're not trying, so you're good at it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
there was like the buzz I got from that was like a whole different buzz. It was people in the hallways. It was just a different kind of thing.
We're also a young boy, and I feel like in that sort of
maybe.
world, everything's bigger. You know
what? That
No,
definitely
I'm
could
sorry.
be
Your world is smaller. I would say your
Right.
world is
Yes, so
smaller.
it seems bigger,
And so
yeah.
now your world is, you see the whole kind of scope, and you're like, well, this is just a one little thing. I don't know. I think the movie's pretty sick, though, man.
Yeah, I think.
Well,
it's
you know
cool.
what?
I think
Yeah,
all
it's
of us
good to
would
see it.
love to
I
trade
think it's
places
gonna
with
be
you.
great. Yeah. Well, I mean,
Well, except the virgin thing.
we'll get there. The status thing. We'll
100%.
get there when we get there. When that happens, it happens, and I'll reevaluate. I'll reevaluate if this is bigger than 8th grade Des.
Okay.
As of right now, it's still 8th grade Des.
8th grade day still takes it, huh?
Retired
Even
jersey.
taking the I would put going to prom, being the fastest man alive, and going to prom with a woman is way cooler.
You know what? You really had to be around 8th grade Des. You really had to be like at Tom's. Like the kids who saw the video, they'll tell you.
Basketball star.
They're like, oh, I remember those days. It's so funny. Like they just understand the magnitude of what was happening. I was the Kurt Cobain of that school.
Man, that's
Killed
such
yourself?
a strong statement.
I really was. I was the.
Because Kurt Cobain,
what?
famous basketball player.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you, like all the kids, the popular kids at Thompson Middle School. This is a little background. They came from a place called Belgraham. The rich kids. I came from Davis. I came from the slums. The underground. Kids from Davis, they didn't get popular.
He born you?
I came from the underground. I came from the underground to the popularity. I was the Kurt Cobain. It was an explosion. And I remember Geneva North, undefeated, took him down. 8th grade Des took him down. Stands were packed.
Single-handedly.
I'm not seeing the Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Because I came from the underground.
Wrong side of the tracks.
But you're living now.
And you got a flame.
You didn't blow your head off after 8th grade.
Well, that's the thing. I mean,
you tried.
You might have. No, the clone.
The clone.
Oh, that's another thing. So everyone was kind of with you on board. Like all my family members
Yeah,
were kind of talking to you, and
here.
they're all like, "Hey, this is great. This is really funny." And then you started talking about getting cloned, and everyone's like, "Oh, he might be psychotic. This guy."
Yeah,
it's not.
Do you want to comment on that?
You know what? That's fine. That's fine. If they can think that's okay. I'm just saying it's a theory. I'm not saying it happened. I'm saying it's a theory. There's evidence. I shrunk an inch. Nobody shrinks
And your
an
cock
inch.
shrunk 2
Your
inches.
cock shrunk 4.
Shrunk like 2
And
inches.
you don't want to procreate, which is pretty crazy.
Interesting. Yeah, you're right. It's not. It's
you think
against
it's-
your human nature.
It's like a bug. You think of the clone?
Well, yeah.
I think it's just like not in the. They're just like, we need to replace this guy, get him out of the
They
beaker.
forgot their code about being horny.
Maybe. I'm telling you, there's evidence. There's evidence. I mean, people think I'm crazy. I'm just saying it's a theory. I'm not saying how. I'm just saying it's a theory. I can't say it's a theory.
No, you can say whatever you want.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so before we run too far out of time here, I'm curious about. We've covered 8th grade, Virgin Des. We covered the you've been cloned. What else is out there? What's another firm belief in your life that you need to get off your chest? There's got to be more to it. If you think you've been cloned, you got to believe something else we haven't tapped into yet. What haven't we asked? What else do you want to talk about?
You want a conspiracy theory, or you want?
Please, I want one.
Jesus, let's see.
And don't do this to humor me. Don't make up a bit.
See, here's the thing. I don't think of conspiracy. I don't think of them as conspiracy theories. Like when I talked about your channel being banned, I'm just
You
saying,
believe that?
That's It's,
So give us
it's
us one of those.
It's an algorithm thing. It's like they hear, oh, this guy's a virgin. He's propping up virgin mentality. Let's put these guys down. It's very
Virgin
simple.
mentality might be
it's
the
very
name.
simple.
What are your thoughts on China?
Well, China's taking over. They're coming.
Next question.
You don't think China's coming?
China's
Let us talk about China.
They're coming. I'm just saying. This is why this might not air. Might not air. Might have to take this down. They're coming.
They're coming. The
Coming for your
pedophiles are
kids.
do what?
The pedophiles are coming.
Well, first off, they want the economy.
Okay.
They want the economy. They want us having lots of sex, and they want us to be pedophiles. Okay, you look at the TikTok algorithms.
Yes, you
The
had
top-
me with the economy. I was like, he might be actually making a regular point here. That they're trying to become a global superpower. They're trying to become number
Okay.
one. And then you went with they want us to fuck each other. and be
You take a look.
pedophiles.
You
Why
take
do
a
they
look
want
at
us to
the-
have more sex? I don't
You
understand.
take
With
a look.
kids, of all
You
things.
take a look at the TikTok algorithms and
All
who
right.
are the top names. They're 15-year-old girls. Okay,
Yeah.
why is it 15-year-old girls?
Because that's also
Why
who's
is-
using the app. Is other 15-year-olds.
But they're promoting them like doing like they're sexualizing them.
I
and
agree with
everybody
that. They
knows
are
it.
sexualizing young
They're
women.
sexualizing underage girls.
But I don't
and that is
understand how
happening.
that's like how that is a underlying force trying to make that like what are they gaining by sexualizing underage girls? China. And
What are they
TikTok.
gaining by destroying our society?
That actually is a theory I've heard.
By
is
turning us
that
all into
they are trying to
pedophiles?
make our kids stupid.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
They're just.
Well, there's
give
a
them
reason that
TikTok and
China
make our
only
kids
allows like kids to use it for like 2 hours
right.
or something.
Exactly.
And they're like they're gonna have we're gonna have a whole generation of kids who are like anxious and mentally screwed up.
Just
at
doing it?
that. Yeah.
You're making a lot of sense here
Well,
now.
the AI algorithms they're programmed entirely different for China than they are here.
Yes.
You know that, right?
Yes.
They're programmed
Yeah.
entirely different.
So all their
they
stuff, you
want-
believe it, you watch it, it's all in Chinese.
No, Des is right. It's all like educational and shit.
It's educational stuff.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to build their society.
Kill the white man.
Yep.
Yeah, and they're trying to take
they're
down
getting close.
America. They're trying to take us down, and they're coming for the virgins first.
Well,
they don't want
tell you,
virgins.
this podcast isn't
I
getting
know,
any views.
but okay, so if you got
If they were trying to take us down, wouldn't they?
No, I think Des is speaking
Yeah,
a lot of truth
actually,
here.
really?
Do you have a
Yeah, that's
message
the
for
thing.
China? Do you want to throw something at China?
You're not going to stop me. You're not going to stop these gentlemen. They're going to have me on.
Or
You
you
take
were-
this down. We're going
you
to
said-
repost it. I'm going to be the voice. I don't care what you think. I'm going to say the
King of
truth.
the virgins.
The people.
What if
you
Des
don't-
just got shot in the head? The sniper just hit him.
And if you're a young girl, stop being a slut.
And definitely don't try and fuck Des because he's not having it.
Yeah, you better talk to Des. If you want to get in Dez's pants, you have to talk
Stop
to him
being
first.
a slut for your country. I like that.
That's like they used to have those like donate to the war effort, buy war bonds.
Yeah.
It's like keep it in your pants, you whore.
Yeah. Cancel your OnlyFans for our fucking nation, you girl that took Des to prom, you fucking
Yeah,
whatever.
where's she now? I
Oh
went
no!
to
Whoa!
Stop throwing it back.
No, she was a lovely lady. No, I'm not. That was great.
Keep up
Yeah,
with it?
she's in she's
Yeah,
with Brittany
no,
Griner in
she
China
might-
prison. That's where she's. They got her locked up. That's right.
No. She was awesome. No, she's like I'm touched. She might. Be
We
listening.
take it back.
Yeah, where's she now?
Yeah.
What's she
I
doing?
think she's like getting married. I think she's getting married.
All right,
Could've
but
been
that
you.
girl at Kenosha Comedy Club that
Yeah,
assaulted
you
Des,
whore.
Nice lady. She's a nice lady.
knock it off for your country, you fucking.
She's a nice lady. I don't look.
You Antifa bitch.
I don't blame the good Americans of this country. I blame the programming.
Yes.
I
Chinese.
blame the social media. I blame the Chinese. I blame TikTok. And they're
All right.
making
If
us
you're
animals.
Chinese, fuck you.
And again,
From Des.
it's not Chinese. It's the Chinese government. It's a big difference.
If you're the Chinese government, screw you, Xi Jinping. What's that guy's name? What's his? The guy that
Xi
looks like Winnie the
Jinping.
Pooh.
Xi Jinping.
Xi Jinping.
Ching Chong Ping.
It's going to kill the views. But look, doesn't it feel exciting? We're standing up to them.
Yeah,
We're standing up to the
that's what we
system.
do this for.
Doesn't it feel
this is
good?
what this is what Plato, Aristotle. This is why
Yes.
they kill those people.
Mulrooney, that's what they say.
The Republic, the people.
Give me one more conspiracy theory before we get out of here.
I don't. They're not conspiracy theories.
Okay,
All right, give him a
one more
belief.
Mulrooney theory.
A theory that you guys would probably think is crazy that
Yeah.
I think is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's something you got some backlash
I
from?
had to come back on and see. I gotta
That's
think
fair.
about this. I don't know. I like.
This
hey,
is your
Ooh,
podcast.
cliffhanger.
Now.
I gotta have.
You
I
know
gotta
that.
have. I had
This
that
is your
planned out.
podcast now. You're on every week.
Weird things. I can't think of any.
Good.
Not right now. I mean, I had to come prepared because
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys think is crazy or not.
That's fair.
I say
pretty
some
much
of these things
anything that comes out of your
Yeah,
mouth.
pretty much everything you
How
said.
about this? Tell me
Yeah,
something you
you-
think is really normal.
All right, how about this? How about you do the impression of the laid guy one more time?
Of the what guy?
Of the guy getting laid all the time.
Getting laid guy? Like getting laid.
Luca.
So I'm making out with this bitch. She's all over my dick and I piss in her face. And her husband walks in. I was like, hell yeah, right off to the sunset. That's a getting laid guy.
I didn't tell you to stop.
That's a getting laid guy.
It makes me so happy to see you do that. I don't know why.
That's a guy that gets laid.
Okay.
That's how you guys talk. And
Well-
it's fine. You're having fun. I don't want to ruin your fun.
Right, it's just not for you.
But you're gonna get gonorrhea. You're gonna get chlamydia,
And-
and you're
and-
gonna remember
and I
me
have.
when you get it.
And
So
I
you got
have.
it, and if you get it again, you're gonna remember me.
Yep.
That's exactly what I think of. And guys, I think we're gonna wrap it up there.
Des, anything to
Closing
say?
thoughts. Yeah. Do
See
you
the
want
movie?
anything you want to say? Get off your chest. Make out with Tyler. Whatever you want to do, dude. Just go ahead, fucking do it right now.
Appreciate having me on. If you have me on again, I'll think about whatever theories. I
Yeah,
mean, 'cause
write
I don't
them
know.
down.
I don't know
Please
what
do.
you guys
Write
think
them
is
down.
crazy.
You'll definitely be back on, Des. You are
You're the
really
I
podcast.
appreciate it. I appreciate you giving me a platform because you're taking a risk. Really,
Yeah.
you're taking a risk. I mean,
We've always been anti-establishment on this
watch
podcast.
the views carefully because they might take it down. They might shadow ban us. Have you guys been shadow banned before?
I am.
I don't know.
Well, you might get shadow banned after this, and I'm telling the truth. You might
All
get
right.
shadow banned. It
All
might
right.
be a slight thing. All right. Anyways, these guys are great guys. They put me on their platform. I much appreciate it.
God bless America.
Follow your
Go
dreams.
see the
Stop
Road
being
Dog.
a-
Fuck China.
Fuck
Celibacy
China.
for
Hey.
life.
Go see
USA.
Go see the Road Dog. Amazon, Apple TV.
Road Dog.
Thank
Brought
you.
to you by China.